Hello everyone, welcome to GametechUK and a channel update. I've only ever done a couple of these on the channel, but there are some things that I want to talk about, so let's get on with today's video. You may have noticed that I've been a little bit sporadic with my videos and streams over the last month or so. Some of that is the Easter holidays. I took a couple of weeks off for that. And some of you will know that although I class this as my full-time job, I do actually own and run a business as well. That pays the bills. And I can normally handle running two businesses, my main business and I call this a business, so I can normally handle that and find the time to do the videos and streams. But I did promise my wife at the start of this year that I would do some decorating upstairs. I've been sitting here building this business for just over 4 years now, and I've neglected some decorating. So in as many months, 3 or 4 months, I'm just about to finish my 4th bedroom. And running two businesses I can manage, but adding decorating and family duties on top, and it's just spread me a little bit thin. Being spread that thin and not being able to spend that sort of blocks of time here working on the channel with certain games, I haven't got much in the way of series going at the moment. I'm not getting much joy from the indie games that I'm playing, and overall I just feel a little bit lost in the world of gaming at the moment without a huge amount of direction. With that in mind, I'm going to be starting a new series on the channel called 30 Days of. It's going to start with sim racing, so we're going to start with 30 days of sim racing. But very quickly, once that's done, we're going to move to other subjects such as 30 days of VR, 30 days of trucks, planes and trains, 30 days of RPGs. I want to start Elden Ring, or even want to revisit No Man's Sky. The possibilities are actually endless. So this is not only going to bring focus to the channel, it's also going to focus me on what particular game we're playing at the time. I know I love variety on the channel, and I love turning up with God knows what, and you never know what I'm going to play. But with the way things are going at the moment, and with myself being spread so thin, I think having extreme focus like this on one particular genre is actually the best thing for me, and therefore the channel. As I say, the series is going to start with sim racing, which is going to start next Wednesday, which is the 4th of May. It's going to predominantly revolve around two games, Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation and iRacing on the PC. The idea behind that is I don't want to start spreading myself too thin in the series. I want to predominantly concentrate on a couple of games. The reason for those two games, Gran Turismo 7, I want my A license back. iRacing, I want to get back to 1500 iRating. So we are going to do other racing games like F1, and I'll do some Ultima Ballista as well. But again, the idea is focus. I want to focus on two racing games, and it's going to be so lovely to know in this room where my focus is. I can leave my chat window set up for racing. I can leave all my cameras set up. I can come into the room and just know that I'm racing. It's going to be quite a fun experiment for me personally, because normally I like to wake up in the morning and then decide what I'm going to play on the channel. Very off the cuff. That's the way I like to be on the channel. But it's going to be interesting to see how much I enjoy focusing on one particular thing for 30 days. Normally I say, don't I, that I don't want the channel to be around one particular game or even one genre. Okay, I'm talking long term, and this is only 30 days, but I'm going to be very interested to see whether my passion at the start is still the same at the end of the 30 days. Now I know, of course, that not all of you like sim racing. That's one of the problems of being a variety channel. I can't please all of you. And after the 30 days of sim racing is up, like I say, we can do 30 days of VR. There's a lot of titles to cover there. Or 30 days of trucks, planes and trains. So American Truck, Euro Truck, back to Microsoft Flight Sim and Train Sim World 2. There's a lot we can do here to try my best to please all of you. Now I know ultimately I'm just a very, very tiny channel in a website of millions of channels, but I do take this seriously. I'm lucky enough not to do this for my income. I never chose this as my main job. This is purely for you, for me, and the passion of gaming. So sometimes if I get called away, it's just the way it's got to be, because I do need to pay the bills to keep me sitting here, hopefully entertaining you. But I do like to explain myself. I do like to just let you know that the passion that I had 4.5, maybe 5 years ago when I started this channel has not diminished at all. I love this gaming room. I love the way it's evolving. I'm very lucky to have all the equipment in here, and I want to make the most of it, and I want to enjoy my time here with you, living in the moment of the games that we're currently playing. So hopefully this explanation has gone a little way to let you know why I haven't been streaming much recently, and just to give you some plans for the future. Now, just to explain the whole 30 days thing, it doesn't mean that I'm going to set aside the next 30 days and stream every single day for 30 days. That's not what it means. It's actually hard to title. What it means is that, say, for example, on a Friday is day 5, I'll still take the weekend off to spend with my beautiful family, and Monday will then be day 6. Now, they will be pretty much consecutive streams. I didn't want to call it 30 streams of, because otherwise if I do 2 streams in a day, that doesn't count as 2 days, it counts as 1 day. So it was really hard in which way to title it, but I think the best title is 30 days off, and they will run consecutively. It does, however, mean that longer streams will come back on the days that I'm streaming, so I can set aside time, clear time, so I can work on whatever game it is in that genre that I'm currently playing in that series. So that I'm actually looking forward to. In this case, sim racing. It would be great to sit there for hours at a time, learning the craft, relearning the craft, and just generally getting better at each of these games. But I hope you've enjoyed this update. I do generally wear my heart on my sleeve anyway. If you come into the streams, you pretty much know all this, but I thought I'd put it together in this video so at least you know exactly what's going on here at the GameTechUK channel and what you've got in store for the future. Thank you very much for all your continued support here on the channel. I genuinely appreciate it. That is it, everyone. Have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.